Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole giving you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on what time you are watching this live. Hello, crew. Hope all is well. We are going to do a review of Love During Lockup. I don't even know what season this is. Every time I look at it, people are given different seasons. They're saying this is season 5, episode 24 on my app, but I really don't know. But the actual episode is called Vegas or Bust. This episode, I would actually have to give it I would say a C. I would say a C. It wasn't that good, but again, it's setting up the foundation of what could be if production knows what the heck they are doing. Okay, if they know what they're doing. Let's see who is in here. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Tashonda. Hope all is well. So yeah, not that much to really talk about. This may be quick. It just depends because I know how you guys can get in the chat. So this may actually be quick, but it wasn't that much to talk about. So let's see. First couple. Andrew, Dopey, and Candice. All right. So he is pretty much preparing to put everything in the truck that he bought her. And while he is getting everything prepared, he ends up ripping the tag off of her Louis Vuitton bag. Now, I'm going to assume that sucker was vintage and it wasn't new. Hey, Froggy. Hey, GSP. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Nene. I am going to assume that it was a vintage bag because it did look like it was kind of older. It definitely didn't look like one of the newer Louis Vuittons, but he actually ripped the tag off. And so, hey, Indigo. Hey, Yuli. That's what I was thinking too, Nene. I said, now, how in the hell did that tag rip off like that? I was like, is it vintage? And he should have, but even to me, in my opinion, the vintage Louis Vuitton bags are better and of better quality than the newer bags. So that just definitely, okay, so you guys are saying the same thing. Yeah, hey, Indigo, the bag was fake. Okay, Leo, how are you? Glad to see you. Hey, Leo. Okay, so all right, so they're saying that the bag was fake. I was just like, that ripped off too bad. Like, I mean, too easily. It was just like, what the heck is going on? But in the car, he act like he a freaking kid. And like, babe, I have to tell you something and don't get mad. I accidentally ripped the tag off of your bag. And she's like, you have to be more careful. And I'm like, Helfa, you didn't buy the bag. Whether it's a Fui Vuitton or a Louis Vuitton, you didn't buy it. So if something ripped, it ripped. You gonna either take that bag with everything else he bought you, or he'll replace it, but get the hell over it. Okay, so y'all going in, y'all going in on this bag. They don't rip like that. The dust bag it came in is not is fake too. Y'all going in cardboard zipper. I'm doing good, still being a carrier, but I'm good. I'm glad to hear that the audacity. Y'all going in already. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button. So yeah, so he's like, babe, like, and she's like, you gotta be more careful. Then she has the nerve to say, oh, while you're traveling, get me some more stuff. She's like, yeah, give me, the traveling stuff. Like, I think she's trying to say souvenirs or whatever the case may be. She loves that stuff. I'm like, Heffa, he is literally getting you an apartment. He bought you a freaking truck, and that truck is huge. That truck, people can live in a truck like that. Because I don't know if you guys been seeing those YouTube pages where people be like creating miracles out of vans and stuff like that. People could live in that truck. And you still want all of these souvenirs while he's taking a trip across country to see you and help you. So I'm just like, child, you are so dopey. I mean, every time I take a screenshot of this man, he is always making like dopey from Snow White type of faces. Like, I can't. So she's like, well, babe, what do you think about getting a house in Vegas? And he's like, huh? She's like, yo, what do you think about getting a house in Vegas? Like, pretty much moving to Vegas. And he's like, yeah, well, I would like for you to, come and see New Jersey. And he says in his confessional, she pretty much said in her little ad, her online ad dating app, that she was willing to relocate, her pen pal app. She was willing to relocate. So if she doesn't want to relocate now, he feels like that would be an issue. It wouldn't be an issue. You would take the $180,000 out of your 401k and take your ass to Vegas. But I tell you right now, that good job as a warehouse supervisor you got in Jersey, you ain't getting that in Vegas. So you definitely gonna have to downsize. And there's no way in hell. There is no way in hell. Hey, Southern Belle, are you new? If you are new, welcome yourself. Welcome to the crew. Hope all is well. So, yes, I was just like, how much more? Like, oh, he's such a sucker. He is such a sucker. He giggles doing Freaky Tales vibe. Don't he, though? Don't he? He does. He gives those vibes. She's going to try and sell it anyway. She's going to try to sell everything from them sunglasses to the makeup. This season is going to be interesting. I'm waiting for Rob recap. Like literally, stop off and get me some roadside fruit. Thank you. Because I was like, what else can this man get you? He's pretty much started you with your whole freaking life. That Louis was bought at the mall. That's what it. I'm telling you, that sucker ripped off so easily. Went to Canal Street in New York. That's where he got that freaking bag. I will be dang to spend even $1 on that female, right? Very dynamic. Reminds me of Brittany and Andy. She meant she was willing to relocate his money. That's a good one, GSP. Yeah, because she was like willing to relocate. I'm like, she ain't relocating no more. She knows she got a sucker that's willing to do anything. He'll drop his whole life for her. Hey, Kimmy, what's up, my Cali sis? Definitely hit the like button on the way in, you guys. He reminds me of that Sneeze character from the Wish movie. Yeah, he reminds me of Dopey from Snow White. What's up? What's up, Joseph? What's up? Lansky in the building, brother Lansky in the building. Hello, you guys. See, I see the original crew coming in. So yeah, so she is in jail. She should be happy with Walmart. Right. Andrew is Sean, Andy, Cliff, and dude that was with Christiana. Yes. This guy is heading to bankruptcy. Ain't he though, Lansky? And it's sad. It's sad because for her, hell to the no. What? She hasn't even given him any freaky tales. She ain't cooked for him, nothing. And he has given her the entire world. She ain't got to do nothing. Not a dumb thing. Okay? Nothing at all. It's ridiculous. And he just literally is just sucking it up. He making it seem like it's going to be a problem. She don't want to move to New Jersey. It's not going to be a problem. You don't care. You do not care at all. Hey, Lady February. I think I said hi to you. If I didn't, my apologies. I'm going to say it again. Hey, Lady February. That fake Louis Vuitton had me wrong. He said, I got 180K and I'm not afraid to use it. Idiot. Right. And here's the problem. The way he's talking, if it ain't going to be her, it's going to be another leech female that's going to take advantage of him. He's already been married twice. And he claims I think he said one of them was mainly a leech, but I think both of them were. He attracts women who take advantage of him. That's just what it is. My dogs wear a real LV collar and it was 300. Right. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys. And if I didn't say hello, the chat, I'm sorry. You guys know how I try to welcome everyone in. So welcome. And for those who are watching and don't want to say hello, come into the chat. It's all positive vibes and love over here. So come into the chat and say hello. Lady February, you got a fancy doll. Yeah, for real. Lady February fancy. She got the LV collar. You got a Gucci collar, a Fendi collar. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. I am not mad at it at all. So yeah, so pretty much at that point, that was pretty much the end of their nonsense. Wasn't really that much besides the fact she wants him to move to Vegas. And is she from Vegas or did she get caught up in Vegas? That's what I want to know. Is she actually from Vegas? Because if she's not from Vegas, maybe she do need to leave Vegas. Vegas is definitely that place that you can get effed up in Vegas. You can truly lose your shit in Vegas because that is the gambling capital, and people go there, lose their mind, and literally lose their livelihood. Okay, so if she's originally from Vegas, she's already been in jail. She needs to go to Jersey. She needs to do something because Vegas is not the place for her. Sorry, you guys. I have to drink water. I have been told I am dehydrated, so I have to drink water while I'm doing this chat. So bear with me, please. I will be taking sips here and there. So moving on to the next idiots. Oh, you guys, this situation really bothers me. And I don't know, you guys let me know in the chat. Joey and Michael, this really bothers me. I told you guys last week, this is not a good combination. This is just not a good combination. Michael is not good for Joey. And Joey, in my opinion, Michael claims that he's close with his family. I don't know if he's that close compared to Joey. Joey's foundation seems pretty damn solid. I don't like it. I've been feeling it from the first freaking episode, which was last week. But I'm just saying, my gut is telling me it's just not good. Hi, Michelle. Hello. Yes, like his family is so sweet. So let's get into it. So we find out that Michael is a thotty yaddy 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 yaddy. Okay. And clearly Joey knows this because this is the second episode and he is still drilling him about what he's doing in jail and how many of a body count does he have, if you know what I mean. And Michael claims he's only had about 6 or 7 in prison, but he says, I mean, I'm over 40. And so Joey says, well, out of prison, how many have you had? And Michael's like, well, I mean, I'm over 40. So, like over 100. Excuse me? Did you just say over 100? Like that's normal? I'm sorry. Is there somewhere out there where over 100 people you've had freaky tales with is normal in any community? I don't care if you're heterosexual. I don't care if you're part of the LGBTQIA community. Where is that normal? And he said it with such ease and made it seem like because he's over 40, that is normal. No, it's not normal. It's not normal. That is insane. Like, Joey knows that Michael is not the faithful type. Like, he knows he's not the faithful type. That's why he keeps asking him these questions over and over again, probably thinking he's trying to catch him up in a lie. It's like, you know that he's not the faithful type. This relationship is a disaster waiting to happen. Like, it is what it is. And now he's trying to hold Michael accountable, pretty much saying that, look, I'm not going to keep doing this. Like, you got to get yourself together. And Michael, lacking accountability, is like, oh, you sound like my mother. Be easy on me. Don't run me away. Don't push me away. And I'm just like, for him to tell you, pretty much in a nutshell, you got to get your stuff together and get off of the nonsense that you're on. You're talking about something, don't push me away. Joey, please take the signs. Please take the signs. For the love of God, take the signs. So Michael is going to do a virtual meet and greet with Joey's family. Okay. And when Joey's family comes over, they're asking questions before they actually virtually meet Michael. And so the brother is like, how many times has he been in jail? And so Joey's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50,000. And the brother's like, well, damn, he's a career criminal with an addiction problem. So of course they're like, hell no, you guys don't need to be together. Like, two addicts together is not a good combination. So they end up meeting Michael virtually. Okay. And this just really shows you how tight knit they are. I mean, they are surrounding the freaking laptop like, yeah, we about to give you 50 questions because this is our son, this is our brother. It's not going down. So they agreed to do this because, of course, they really care for Joey. But the problem is when they sit down to eat, we find out from the sister that he literally just relapsed not too long ago. And she said, you relapsed with Michael. Okay, with Michael. So to me, I don't know about y'all, but that told me with Michael means was you and Michael doing something together? And so at that point, the father, the whole family is devastated. The father even begins to cry. And the father says that it's not even just him and Joey that have had addiction issues. His mother, and I believe he said even his uncle, like they have a whole family of addiction. And so the father is like, why did you do that? And we find out that he actually had a needle. Like this was the serious stuff that he was using. And Joey was like, well, I was lonely. And he said, well, our addiction will make us think that way. Our addiction will make us think that we're lonely. And so at that point, he claims that Michael pretty much said, look, you made a mistake, like you can start over. I don't trust Michael. You guys, I don't trust Michael. I don't trust him in any capacity. And literally, Joey is trying to save Michael, in my opinion. He's trying to save Michael, thinking that it will save and redeem himself. It's because the fact that he's like, well, Michael rescued me, maybe I can rescue him. How did he rescue you? He was with you when you relapsed. That ain't no rescue. So what did y'all do? Use together? Then he said you made a mistake and held you? That's not a good support system. So I don't know. Like, I really am nervous for Joey. I hope Joey finds a good guy that truly has a great foundation, probably has never ever used before, and truly cares about him for all the right reasons besides commissary money. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm hoping for. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, y'all going in the chat. Hold on, hold on. And make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see what you guys are saying. Another sucker. Yes. Hey, Michelle, welcome. I don't like this either. Yeah, 12 years sober, one night with Michael and he. Right. Right. That's what I was just like, this is not good. I felt like one of Joey's cousins at the table. Yeah. It's just, I hope, yes. This is what I'm saying. I felt this last week. I was just like, nah, like this is not good for him. Michael looks like, yes, he does. He it's in the eyes. It's always in the eyes. On the own. Somebody else was talking about that. Y'all want me to review this show? Lansky saying I need to review Never Ever Met on the OWN channel. Y'all let me know in the chat if that's something y'all want me to review. Let me know in the chat. Somebody else told me about that, but I was just like, child, I got too much on my plate. But if it's a lot of people who want me to review it, I'll do it. Joey is too good for Michael. Yes, and his family is too good for freaking Michael. Period. That's crazy. Exactly. Exactly. I don't even know 100 people either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what is going on here? Tell my son, well, I'm over 40, so about 100. Excuse me? Are you freaking crazy? I'm mad Mike named names of the inmates. Like, what if they are just oh. I don't know how do y'all feel about that? Those in the LGBTQIA community, how do you feel about that just gay in jail? Because I feel like people should know whatever you did in jail, they need to know what you did. So how do you guys feel about that? Because that whole, gay for pay or gay in jail, like, I understand what you're saying, Lady February, about, being outed. But, here's the thing. He did say basic names too. So I don't know if somebody's going to be able to really put that together. Maybe the people who were in jail, but I'm going to assume the people who were in jail with them probably already know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Normal Grinder is the devil. Yeah. Yes, sounds like it. Yes, red flags. He will be gone in a month after he gets out. Joey is a sweet soul. Michael's definitely going to hurt him. I just hope he doesn't. Yes, he is. He's a sweet, sensitive soul. And so is his family. And they just don't want him to go down that path again. Like, I felt it, like I said last week. I was like, this doesn't feel right. Michael will get bored with Joey. I think he already bored with Joey. The only reason why he's still showing interest is because he's in jail and he's giving him money. Even the brother was like, oh, you giving him money? Yeah, you can get anything when someone's, giving you money in jail. You can get anything. After he released, Joey needed to stop at the clinic and get tested. Child, I tell you. I always skip them. Can't do it. Hey, hey, that is definitely your prerogative. But I think it's hard for a lot of people to watch because it just doesn't seem like it's this definitely doesn't seem like a healthy relationship, because to me it's based on Joey's staying sober and staying clean. What's up with that giant laptop selfie stick? I know, very impressive too. That sucker didn't move. I may need to get one of those. I would never been there to meet my brother's prison boo. He looks like a serial killer in his mugshot. Yes, Elizabeth, he does. He really does. I was wondering that too. Did it come from Amazon? Everything comes from Amazon. Everything. The dad and brother also had addiction too. Yeah, I don't know if I know the father had an alcohol addiction. I don't know if the brother specified the type of addiction he had, but the father said that his mother and I think his uncle or someone like that also had an addiction, but he didn't say what type of addiction. It clearly runs in their family. Michael is the type you gotta hide your wallet if he spends the night, because he may not steal your credit cards, but he'll take pictures of the card and use them later. Wow. But yeah, because he got that look on his face. He's cheating on him inside. Yeah, because he can't even answer the question straight when he does ask him that. Please. And I think Joey knows deep down. Yes, the show was hilarious. Okay. So Lansky gonna have to let us know kind of low key what the show is about. I've heard about it, but I haven't looked into it yet. Soon as he gets off the phone, he is laying up with his prison bae. Right. Every Friday. So Love After Lockup and this show comes on Fridays. Okay. Oh, Michelle, like, yes, please review. Okay, all right. This might be interesting. Okay, so we got two people saying yes to review this. And for those who are not on the live and are doing replay gang, you also let me know if you want me to review that show. Right. It's probably way more than 100. It's probably, you said it's BS. Gotta check it out. I heard a lot of guys do that in jail. What? The gay in jail? I mean, ladies who are heterosexual, who want a heterosexual man. Y'all feel comfortable with a man just saying he was gay in jail? I don't feel comfortable with that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, but because to me, there's no such thing in my opinion. And y'all let me know, but there's no such thing in my opinion. If you're willing to be gay in jail, you're gay out of jail. Like, I don't know, but y'all let me know. It's already DV on that show, first episode. Oh my gosh, DV Lansky. I can't post it because you said the whole word, but oh no. Oh no! And then you saying exactly LOL. What kind of ratchet stuff y'all want me to watch? Girl, he named a LJ, but ain't but one LJ in there. Yeah, you got a point, lady. You got a point. Where are they going to live? Bath sauce. I'm joking. Yeah, brother had an addiction. Yeah, they. It seems like it's a family. Oh, okay. So the brother also has a drinking problem. Okay, the gay thing. Yeah, I that don't make sense to me, but y'all let me know. That don't make sense to me. But if anybody has a different opinion on that, by all means, but that don't make sense to me. But hey, this show is basically people who have been online dating but never met. Okay, so it sounds like kind of like Love at the Lockup. They put all the couples in one house and that's where the fun begins. Oh gosh. In one house, huh? Like the real world for online dating, huh? Okay, that's not for me. What other show are you talking about? I went into my office for a minute. Never we met or something like that. Never met, never or something like that. It's on the OWN channel. That's what Lansky was saying. There's one. Oh wow, been dating for 12 years and never met. Okay, all right. Well, with that being said, back to Love After Lockup. I worry for Joey. I really do. I really worry for Joey, you guys. I just don't think this is going to be a great situation for him. And I really want him to just focus on staying clean. And he has an amazing support system. He seems to have an amazing support system. Hell, he lives with his parents. He's been with them for 10 years. Like at this point, he should have been able to save up enough money to buy him his own house. But if he's having the mental disability issues of depression and anxiety and whatever else that's going on, it may be one of those things where he shouldn't live alone. It's a sad situation. So I don't know, you guys. I know some people said this is their favorite couple that they want to watch. I would have no problem watching Joey. I don't want to see Michael. Like I don't. Like I feel like he's giving me vibes of snake in the grass. Like that's just what it is. For me, it is. But moving on. Ebony from the Players Club, aka Ayana and Jamal. All right. So I know one thing. We're only on episode 2, and she done cried in both episodes. I hope she's not another Join On Me. Okay? I hope she's not another Join On Me, and she's crying in every single episode. All right? So we find out apparently she does have to go to jail, but she doesn't know how long. But I have a feeling either they're going to prolong where she's not going to have to go to jail right now, or she's not going to have to go to jail at all because of the show. Like, I feel like that's what's going to happen, but we'll see. So apparently going to anger management class may help her with her actual sentencing and, I guess maybe the charges. So she said, F it, I'm going to go to anger management class. Now, I'm thinking it's an actual class. And it's just pretty much her and one lady. So I'm like, girl, this is a therapy session. This ain't no anger management class. This is straight up therapy. So at that point, she talks to the lady and they sit down and she says she doesn't feel like she has an anger problem, but just an attitude problem. As if that ain't the same damn thing. Anger, attitude, like, I mean, at the end of the day, if your attitude leads you to punching someone, yeah, it's all one and the same. Yes, Ebony from the Players Club. Think about the situation. Think about the situation, Michelle, that she pretty much is sleeping now. This man of hers was her best friend's ex-man. That's an Ebony situation. That's an Ebony situation from the Players Club. Yay, yay. Anyways, moving on. So she's there and she tells us that she's the black sheep of her family. So she always thought because of that, she had mental issues and how her father was not around. And pretty much she's really, it's really messed with her that her father wasn't there and that she is a broken girl, but Jamal is putting her back together. No, the hell he's not. You trying to find a man to be your daddy. I said this freaking in one of my last videos I did. You cannot try to find a daddy in a man. You just can't. You have to put you back together. And how the hell is Jamal gonna put you back together from jail? What the hell is going on here? Like, she don't even understand how she sounds. So at that point, during the therapy session, her lawyer calls her and she finds out that the court date is going to be a day earlier. And that was the day that she was supposed to go see Jamal. And she hasn't seen Jamal in 3 years. Ayana, how many signs do you need to see to let you know that Jamal ain't for you, baby? Like, you were supposed to see him the day before. Now, literally, they are moving it up. Everything is working against you when it comes to this relationship. And it seems like your life was already in shambles. And now it's even in more shambles that you with Jamal. I don't know what else to tell you. And I need to really know the ins and outs of her best friend situation. If this is the reason why her and her best friend fell out because she was dealing with this Jamal, yeah, this is your boomerang, baby. You getting your karma. You are getting your karma. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't work like that. And she really gives me the vibes of hurt people who hurt people. She's a hurt little girl and she wants to sit up there and hurt someone else. And so, like, so far, every time she's like, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. She keeps crying. She don't need Jamal right now. She needs to get her life together. She needs to focus on her, focus on those kids, and truly go through some true therapy to heal herself. Because this is just ridiculous. Like, I'm just like, if you going through that much, how is Jamal really helping you? He ain't helping you with your bills. All he is there is at a conversation over the phone. Like, that's what it seems to me. Like, what are your aspirations? What do you want to do in life? Because like she said, she already 3 years over. She said she was going to stop being an exotic dancer, aka stripper. She was going to stop doing that at 24, I think. And she said she's 3 years over. What are you trying to do with your life? Find a career that you want to do. Maybe focus on that, because this ain't it. This ain't it. So at that point, she's just like, she don't know what to do. It's just one thing after the other. She's crying. And again, I don't think she's going to have to do the jail time. Something tells me she's not, or they're going to push it back until she's done with the show and then she'll have to do it. But Ayana, this ain't it, baby. This ain't it. And I feel like she is a stripper. She is a stripper, Lansky. She's a stripper. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. She using what she got to get what she want. But she's a stripper. I'm not just gonna call her no dancer. She a stripper. That's what she is. She twerking. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like, what the problem is with Ayana? I really want to root for her. But because of this issue with her best friend and being with her ex-best friend's man, I can't rock with it. I cannot rock with it. Like, those type of females, for me, is like, I just can't rock with you because you acting dirty. Now, if that is the reason why, but my thing is this, even if that's not the reason why her and her best friend are no longer friends, the fact that whatever happened between y'all where you guys are no longer friends, the fact that you still ended up with her ex is still grimy to me. It's still grimy. So as much as I would like for her to root for her and get, she can get the help she needs or whatever, I just can't rock with females like that. I don't trust them. I do not trust them. So, but she clearly, I guess there's a lot of guilt, a lot of pain, because so far, she just been crying. She keep crying and crying and crying. Like, she definitely got a lot to release. Let me see what you guys are saying about good old Ayana. Hey, May. Hey May, what's up? Ayana is young. There's still hope for her. I hope she gets it together for her kids' sake. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I definitely agree. Um, because she definitely needs to get it together. But again, you can't do grimy if you can't do grimy stuff like that and expect for your life to be roses. Like to me, you know, you can't. Like everybody gets their karma. So before you go, she's a clown. Ayana, who the hell gets caught driving right? Right. Someone who just truly seems to be very reckless in life right now. She's just reckless. It's sad because she has a daughter and now she got a daughter and a son. She got beautiful kids. Like, you know what's so crazy is that everybody who has kids on this show, they always have cute little kids. Like they always have cute kids. But yeah, she got two babies. She got a son and she got that little girl who's just 2 years old. I hope she don't have a best friend. I like I said in the last episode, what I call her Vanilla, because she remind me of Vanilla from the Players Club. I was like, she need to watch out for Ayana. Because when I hear stories like that and people feel comfortable telling me stories like that, my question is, if you gonna do it to your best friend, what would you do to me? Like, what would you do to me? It's not even the same type of love you get from your father. Exactly. Exactly, Elizabeth. Exactly. He looks simple. Yeah, he does. Very, very. I wouldn't be shocked if he talking to multiple women while he in jail. To be quite honest, I just wouldn't be shocked. But that's my opinion. I was about to say, seems like this her karma. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I think I want to say somebody else said it was her karma too. While I was talking, I can't remember, but yeah, I bet they were meeting behind. That's what I felt like, and a lot of people agreed with me last week that this was going on beforehand because she said last week in the first episode she wanted to mold his peen if she could. She could, you know what I'm saying, be able to get a frame of that peen before he went to prison. And I'm like, when did you see the peen? When did you see it? Especially if y'all didn't get together until after allegedly he was in jail. So when did this occur? Like, when did it happen? So something's not right in that situation. It sounds very shady. Sounds very shady. Yeah, she's 27. She said she wanted to stop at 24, but she's 3 years over. Yes, yes. She is. She's an exotic dancer. She is. She's stuck in the money cycle, yeah, because I mean she live in a random I'm assuming where she live, it don't cost that much. And she says she make about 600 a night. So she's addicted to that money, like a lot of people are. That money is fast, it's quick, it's easy to get, you know what I'm saying? But again, you're supposed to hopefully use that to be able to advance you in life to do something else. So I would like to know what she wants to do while she's on this season. Tell us what your dreams are. Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to be a nurse? Like, what do you want to do with your life? Because you can't strip forever. I can't rock with chicks like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Her BFF just sitting back laughing at both of them, or she's bitter. You know what I'm saying? Because that type of, like, if you really thought that was your BFF, like your ride or die, I'm sure she's heartbroken over that. And that being heartbroken turned to anger. You know what I'm saying? Because she did say in the last episode that her ex BFF popped her tires. So I'm sure she's hurt. So I don't know. She may not even watch this show just because it may be triggering for her. Especially since they all live together. She wrong for that. Yeah. Her therapist to her to keep crying. Oh, told her to keep crying. Maybe that will help, because she's trying to say maybe that will help her release some of that anger. If she cry versus holding it in, she is focusing on the wrong things. Right, Southern Belle. She is. She is. She did tell her to keep crying. Yes, to release it. Relax, relate, release. Probably had her bond. You talking about her bond? Her bond in the front seat. That's what you're saying. I don't look GSP. You spelling it like that for a reason, I'm assuming. So she got cute. She got cute child, but a messed up head child. Okay, she cute. But a messed up head, yeah. She does. She does. Something ain't going on there. Something ain't right. She act like she the only one who didn't have a father growing up, and she ended up with 2 kids. Where are their fathers? I guess gone, because she said she the sole provider of them. And she just had one 2 years ago. Of the friend is on Zeus. What? Wait, what? Are you being funny? I'm like, what friend is on Zeus? Jezebel. Yeah, I don't know why, but calling someone a Jezebel cracks me up. Jezebel, great word. Yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting. Make the money, don't make it. Hey, T, make the money, don't make it make you. Jezebel and hooker, gotta pronounce it hooker and not hooker, right? Look at my always late cousin. T comes in. When he comes in, he said he coming in on time when he comes in. I heard the other stripper was that she was talking to club was on Josh. Was she Vanilla? I call her Vanilla. She was on Jocelyn Cabaret. Are you serious? Oh gosh, are they all trying to come up on reality shows? I think she needs to make things right with her friend if she wants things to happen in her favor. You better say that again. Southern Belle, you better preach on my live, because people keep thinking when your whole world continue to crumble when you do stuff like that, you better make it right. You better make it right. God ain't playing. He ain't playing. You better make it right. And that may be the situation. It seemed like again, it's not getting better since she's been with that man. She still has some growing up to do. She does. And hopefully she does. Ayana's friend is on. You talking about Vanilla, the one with the baby hairs and the braids. Back in the day, we used to call them dookie braids. I don't know if y'all called them dookie braids, but the big braids. Yes, her homegirl that was driving her. Wow. So one was on Zeus, the other one is on WeTV. Don't. Is this a come up? Are reality shows a come up at this point? How just so happened that you have 2 who work at the same club in Pennsylvania, not Philly, but a random town in Pennsylvania, both end up on reality shows? That's interesting. Wow. Y'all, I see, this is why I love my crew. Y'all be schooling me. Yes, that's she was on. Wow. Wow. I'm not always there when you call, but I'm always on time. Yeah, Vanilla was on Jocelyn Cabaret, and Jocelyn was feeling her. How? Because you never know with Jocelyn. You saying she was feeling her. How was she feeling her? You know what I'm saying? But I'm yes, wow. Wow, what a collaboration. Yes, keep hitting the like button. Keep hitting the like button. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And again, for those who are new, don't be shy. Just simply say hello. We welcome all over here. We keep it positive and we have a good time. Let me see. WeTV meets Zeus. That's what it seemed like. Oh, is her name Lexi? I just called her Vanilla because I didn't know her name, because I don't think Ayana had said her name, but she reminded me of Vanilla from Players Club. Hey Vanilla, you want to do my brother's bachelor party? It's gonna be the shit. Who, Junior? Hell no. You better get someone else to do it. That's what she remind me of. Right, recycling these reality folks. And yeah. Well, it seems like it's since Angela Dean seems to think she is a star. Child. Southern Belle. I think as long as she's with Jamal, her friend is still gonna have a problem with Ayana because that's her ex. That's what I think. Yeah, but I mean, even if she breaks up with Jamal, I would never trust her as a friend again. But I feel like her being with Jamal is just going to continue to create drama in her life. Holding on to that man who has a past with your former best friend, I just don't think that's going to be good for her life, period. But she keep holding on. She like to hold on to stuff that's not good for her. Jocelyn uh, was feeling her. Oh. Was this Lexi Vanilla girl feeling her back? You don't need no talent to be on reality shows. A bachelor party. You know what, Lansky? You you so yeah. She really just overall, she needs to get herself together. But she seems like the type that has to constantly keep bumping her head and getting handcuffs on her for her to finally get tired and say enough is enough. So we'll see how this goes, honey. But moving on. Teeny little fizzle pop and Rob. So I'm telling you, first of all, did y'all notice? Is it just me, or does Rob's cell, the cell that he's in, looks mighty big for a jail cell? He seemed like he got a studio apartment for a jail cell. I don't know if he just makes it look big. And then also, what jail do they have where literally you're the only one in the cell? Don't most prisons have roomies? Is he in federal? Don't maybe federal. I think federal you don't have a roomie. I thought you had roomies in jail, but he make that sucker look big. He makes that freaking cell look big. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if he had a freaking microwave in that bad boy, a stove top. He make it look big. But anywho, so they decide to work out together. Let her tell it. They work out 3 or 4 times a week together on that freaking phone. And while they doing lunges, he's like, hey, babe, I need for you to do me a favor. I need for you to speak to my mama to smooth things out. Okay. And so Teeny's like, I don't want to do that. What do I need to talk to your mama for? So at this point, we find out that at one point, Rob, now allegedly, he has a business with his brother that has been doing very well. What type of business it is, we don't know. But apparently he has a business. So this is how I guess he keeps the money flowing. Even though he went in at 18 years old, okay? At 18 years old, he has this alleged business with his brother. So we find out that he apparently was giving his mom $500 like 4 years ago, and then decided to pretty much snatch the money back from the mama. And Teeny was the middle person in this situation. He gave it to his mom and then told Teeny to get it back from her. And Teeny didn't feel comfortable doing it, but eventually she did what Rob told her to do. And the mother gets mad at Teeny versus Rob. And so Teeny is like, does she even know that you asked for that money back? I had nothing to do with that. And so Rob says, well, I didn't feel like I needed to give her any details. What kind of punk ass shit is that? You do need to give her details. You do. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't coming at your wife crazy. But I'm sorry, we see the mama, and to me, that mama is giving looks like she was going to give Teeny hell anyways. So she agrees to talk to the mama, but she's reluctant. She's over the whole situation. So, child, look at them faces. Just look at these damn faces. The mama literally sits down and she's like, so why we here? It's been 20 years. And I'm like, 20 years, ma'am. 20 years ago, they was in high school. What you mean 20 years? And even Teeny's like, oh, it hasn't been that long. She was like, well, it feel like it. So Teeny explains to her what happened with the money and how Rob wanted that money back. And so the mother is like, well, you should have explained that to me. You should have explained that to me. And back then you should have said something. And Teeny was like, I tried to reach out to you. You didn't get a response back. I even sent you a Mother's Day gift. Did you get it? She like, that ain't good enough. That ain't good enough. Look what you riding in. Look what you riding in. Look what you got. And then she compares Teeny to Rob's ex. The ex didn't treat me like this. She made sure I was okay. And so at that point, Teeny gets pissed off and she was like, we can cut this right now. Like, we can cut it. Now, I don't know about y'all. This may be an unpopular opinion. But one, you shouldn't be relying on your damn son to be taken care of. I'm sorry, y'all. I understand when parents start becoming elders and they can no longer take care of themselves, that you're there. But as a parent, you are supposed to provide for the for the child, and you're supposed to put yourself in positions where even when your child gets older, you are still okay to take care of yourself. He is not your man. He ain't your daddy. He is your son. So literally the reason why he gave you that money and felt like he can take it back without explanation, because he really ain't supposed to be popping off and giving you money like that anyways. Why can't you take care of yourself? Is there something wrong? Because she looked like she's definitely capable of taking care of herself. Do you got a job? Like, I'm confused. And she almost feels very entitled. Very entitled. And she literally, look what you driving in. I'm like, I ain't got that. Look what you driving in. Well, ma'am, that's let's just keep this very clear. Let's just say if Rob was out and he had this very lucrative business, I'll be damned if my mother-in-law will sit up there and say, look what you driving in compared to what I'm driving in. Well, I am his wife. I'm his wife. And according to every rule book from the Bible on down, the wife comes first. Once he's married, I come first. I'm sitting up there taking care of his kids, the household, whatever case may be. So I should be driving in something nice. He's my provider. He's supposed to take care of me. So I just don't understand these mamas who feel like their kids, especially their sons, are obligated to take care of them. Like, I don't like that. Again, I can see when they're older and they can't take care of themselves anymore. But she seems she's more than capable. But let me get back to this situation when she mentions that ex's name. Teeny gets up immediately and said, we can cut this right now. Pretty much like saying, don't compare me to that chick. That's the ex. Don't compare me. Now, my thing is, I can understand out of respect why it triggers her that name is brought up. But I'm kind of wondering if she's in the past, this ex, why you so triggered by that name? Did y'all notice that I feel like Teeny was a little too triggered but by that name being mentioned? Now, again, the mom could just be doing that just to be, you know what I'm saying, a jerk and trying to compare. But to me, she was a little too triggered. Y'all notice that? I don't know. I feel like there's definitely something there because she got up immediately. So what is the other son doing for her? I wonder if the other son that apparently Rob's brother has a business with, if that is her son, or is that maybe on his dad's side? I don't know. We don't know necessarily if that is her son, or maybe that's like his brother on his father's side. Maybe that's the case. But Teeny got triggered by that. She got triggered really quick. She really did. And I was like, baby, there's something there. And I need to know. And does this secret, one of the secrets that Rob is holding, does it have something to do with this chick? Because I was like, okay. Yeah, no, the mom is pretty. The mom is pretty. She's not an ugly woman. She looks still very young. She looks very young. Let me see. I'm curious what kind of business exactly. Exactly. His mom definitely sold me on Rob pushing that P. He's a clown asking for that money back. But see, here's the problem. When you expecting your son to play daddy or to play husband, they'll do stuff like that because you dependent on them. And that shouldn't be the case. He may be wrong, but that's what happens when you dependent on your son. You sit up there and your son supposed to be respecting you, but you asking for this money. I could see him being petty like that. I mean, hell, he grew up in prison. So I could see him being petty like that. And it ain't positivity. Now, why didn't Rob ask for the money back? Rob is coming off as being messy. He is. I ain't gonna deny that. He definitely coming off being messy. I mean, hell, he got a phone. He got a phone. To me, he wanted to use Teeny so Teeny can be the fall guy. but then wants to sit up there and say they need to work it out. Like, no, you should have said, give me that money back. Did the mama give the money back? That wasn't clear to me. I think she did. That's why she was upset. I think that's why she was upset. Made his woman do his dirty work. Exactly. If Rob has a phone, exactly. He wanted her to do the dirty work. I don't understand why he never told the mom it was him that. Exactly. Because he said he felt like he needed to give her no details. See, he already sit up there and acting like a freaking warden in that house, got cameras all over the place, and he can't even be straight up with communication with his own mama. If he can't even have that type of communication with his own mama, what he gonna do with you, teeny? If he can't sit up there and communicate with his own mother and have a conversation with her and say, look, I want that money back, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. And I don't know if did she say that she had to go pick up the money? So maybe it was cash. I don't know. But what I do know is Teeny did not really have to be involved in that situation at all, in my opinion. Mom was charming. Mom was bitter as hell. She sure the hell was. She sure the hell was. Yes, the mom, the mom is pretty, the mom hates her. But see, the mom, the reasons that we heard on why the mom hates her, to me, is not valid. Is not talking about the ex made sure that she was okay and taken care of. Man, get the hell up out of here. You seem to be, now again, looks aren't everything. So we don't know if she maybe is sick or, I don't know. But my whole thing is you seem to be able to take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you seem to be able to take care of yourself. I can see if you were truly like sick or going through something, but you seem just fine to be able to take care of yourself. Teeny looks scared like this lady about to jump. Yeah, mama was ready to pop off. She did seem that way. She did. The question is, why is he asking for the money back? What made you change your mind so quickly? Who knows? But let's be clear. He gives me those vibes, Joseph. If I can be honest with you, he seems very controlling. We clearly see that with the cameras and everything else that's going on in Teeny's house. So he seemed like the type to give you something, and if you don't do what he tells you to do, he'll take it back. He gives me those vibes the way he's just acting with Teeny. You know what I'm saying? Always being a monitor in that house. So I don't put it past him to just take it back over something petty. His mom was doing way too much. Yeah, that is the question, Joseph. The mom got the year, making, model down of that car too. She was upset. Look what you driving. I would have told him to ask his mama for his money back. Right, exactly. Instead of being the middleman. We have 31 people. Please hit the like button on the way in. Welcome to the Chris Nicole channel. Gorgeous people in this storyline, but they're all dumb. Let me tell you something. I'm going to say it time and time again. Teeny and Rob, look-wise, they make a beautiful couple. They really do. They mesh very well. But clearly, we all know it takes more than looks to keep a healthy relationship. Hell, looks don't keep no healthy relationship at all. They look good together, but this is a disaster. Mama went low, though. Yeah. He should have asked for the money back himself. Exactly. The mom ain't elderly enough to be acting like that. She look young. Rob mom is coming off like Rock Mama from Power Game. I don't think she that bad. We know what Kanan mama did to him. So this is all about the material things, mama. You want to live in a material world and be a material girl that bad? It seemed like it. Mom was wrong and disrespectful. Yeah, she wanted to be. Mom is a hater. She coming off that way. She the mom that didn't have a problem with her son hitting the block. Yeah. Yep, as long as he was possibly bringing in the money, allegedly. See, that's why I like my man's mama to be in another country or happily married. I don't have time to be dealing with someone's bitter mama. Right. Child. I thought it was over, maybe. Exactly. So that should tell you what in her situation, possibly what's going on. Excuse me, guys, drinking water. But the fact that she comparing what she got versus what Teeny got says a lot about her. Because again, Teeny is the wife. This is a very weird dynamic, of course, of the marriage because he's in prison, but she is still the wife. And at the end of the day, when he gets out, he's going to that house. So, of course, he's going to take care of that household. And where is Rob mom man at? She's hating big time. She ain't got no man. I'm assuming. What is the other son doing for her? Yeah, we was just talking about that. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily her son though. I think it's good she left. Yep, that name hit a nerve. Okay, so you guys agree that name hit a nerve. It wasn't just more of the disrespect of her bringing up the comparison. It seemed like she got an issue with that girl. Because to me, you compare me to an ex that don't matter. I would just say, well, I'm not that ex. So are we going to work on our relationship, or are you going to try to compare me to an ex that doesn't even matter? So the fact that she was like, as soon as she heard that name, okay, we going to cut this. I'm leaving. I said, oh, you triggered. You triggered, baby girl. This is interesting. I have a feeling there's still ashes there. Yeah, you definitely ain't wrong about that, because it seems like something ain't right. I have a feeling that ex will pop up on social media soon, so look out for it. Y'all look out for it. When I tell you, y'all be hitting me up with stuff from social media, and I appreciate all of y'all, but I ain't got it to give. But yeah, y'all let me know. Mammy was hating heavy. If I was teeny friend, I wouldn't feel comfortable coming to her house with him. Exactly. That was freaky as I don't know what. The way that they did that, and all of a sudden you heard his voice while she was in the bathroom. I said, I know this fool don't have cameras in her bedroom. He even got a camera in her closet. If that ain't scary, I don't know what is. That's creepy. They are pencil salesmen, the business, illegal business, clearly, because she didn't mention what business it is. We're gonna assume it's not illegal. Because she did mention it. If I was her, if it was something illegal, I wouldn't even mention he has a business. Because everybody be watching these shows. Everybody. Did the mammy give the money back? I think she did. I think Teeny got it. That's why she was so upset. Yeah, we know what type of business he and his brother have. Allegedly. That mama is really mad at Rob, but doesn't want to blame him and fears of him cutting her off. Yeah, but it seemed like she got cut off anyways. I wonder if he has given her money since that 500 came back. I wonder. He don't care about the relationship. He just cares about him on going home. Yeah, well, I don't get it. I'm watching you, cameraman. The ex might still be in the picture. She was triggered. I don't like this type of relationship. Mama issues, red flag, big red flag. Cause pain in the butt, baby mamas, and pain in the butt, mamas of the sons, mama's boys, they can do so much damage to a relationship where it ain't even worth it. I would love to know why he wanted that money back. He seems controlling, Michelle. I wouldn't be shocked if just the mama not doing what he asked her to do, or whatever the case may be, could have been the reason. Who knows? But he seems very controlling. You don't do what I tell you to do, I will take everything I gave you back. And what is Rob's secret? Rob is not your man, mama. You really on some what have you done for me lately type of energy. Yeah, unfortunately, there are a good amount of mamas out there like that too. Rob could have been cleared it up, but he let his mom think it was Teeny all this time. I think having them divided worked for him. Mom was probably the in between with him and yeah. I mean, we've seen this time and time again when guys purposely make sure the family and the significant other are having some of that type of beef and energy, because it truly helps them be able to manipulate the situation. We've seen it time and time again, so I wouldn't be shocked. Mom seems a bit jealous. Yeah, look at what you driving. I was like, really? Look at what you driving? For real? I think the mom said she had been taking care of her mother. Okay, well, I mean, does she have to take care of her mother full time? And they usually, I don't know where they live, but a lot of places have state services where you can get paid taking care of a family member. So again, what does that have to do with Teeny? Like you want her, you want to play that whole sympathy card where you just want her to just bow down to your every wish and command. And Teeny don't seem to be that type, and I don't blame her. It'll get ugly when he gets out. She'll be on lockdown, yeah, because he seems very controlling, very controlling. Yes, hit the like button, hit the like button. Mom should have showed up in a wheelchair. Stop it, GSP. Stop. Stop. Hey, Froggy, that's a new picture since the last time I saw you. You look pretty. Look at you. Didn't the mom say she was also a caregiver to them? Yeah, it seems like she's mad because she can't get out and have her fun. Yeah, but again, child, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, because if it was really about the fact, I'm sure that if she needed a break and she needed someone to watch the mom so she can go out and have fun, I don't see if Teeny would have a problem with that. It seems to be the money issue that's the problem, not her taking care of the mother. It's coming off like it's the money issue based on what we saw on this episode. But yeah, let me see what you guys are saying. Hey, Denise, as long as Rob nor inspire rapper. Okay, yeah. Hopefully we ain't got no rappers this season. I pray that we do not have any rappers this season. Mom probably blocked Rob. I don't know. I don't know if she blocked him. I would say she blocked Teeny before she blocked her son. Wait till he comes home. They will probably prolong this secret until the season finale. Maybe it helps with the secret not having them talk. Maybe. Tell Mammy take a seat. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah, so with that, we definitely need to see about this ex and why Teeny was so triggered and what's going on with that, and if that has anything to do with this secret, one of the secrets that he's been holding from Teeny. So we shall see. Last but not least, okay, new couple, Shanta, or is it Shantae? I don't know. Shanta and True. He need to be called Lies. Okay, Shanta and True. First things first, they have not seen each other in person, just pictures. They met through her step brother over the phone. And he says, True says that Shanta was feeling him. Okay. And he also said that he feels like Shanta, is it Shanta or Shantae? I don't know. Shanta is nervous to see him in person. That's what he thinks. But based on what his true preference is, I can see why she wouldn't want to meet him in person. And we're going to get to that in a minute. So she also says she doesn't know if God brought True to her. She doesn't know. She wonders if, he brought True to her, or hell, I guess the devil brought True to her. But I'll tell you this much. She said that, and then the next thing after that, she said she spent $30K on this man. All right. So you still asking if God brought True to you? I don't think God would want you to spend that type of money on a man in prison. So I'm gonna say it was the spirit down under that brought True to you, because God don't operate like that, especially when we find out she done moved from Kansas to Missouri. She got a home on sale in Kansas and bought a home, I guess, in Missouri. So now she paying about $5K a month to take care of both houses. Now, in California, that's normal, okay? Just like in New York, $5K just for one house for a mortgage, that's kind of like your average out here, all right? But in Kansas and Missouri, clearly that is not the case, especially probably with her salary. I guess they said she's a restaurant manager. So she's moved there to be closer to this man, but she had a whole life and a whole responsibility in Kansas. So her nieces come over to see her. And baby, let me tell you something. That little freaking mug bank that she had with the crabs, the crab boil and the potatoes and the corn. I said, baby, invite me over. She definitely cooked up a feast for her nieces. The watermelon margaritas. I said, baby, where am I gonna get an invite? You can be my auntie too. Cause she had it hooked up from them. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody need that type of aunt that literally is like that mother figure, but also like that sister figure that you feel comfortable with to talk to them about anything and everything. I feel like everybody needs that. I had that once until I found out my aunt was a crackhead. I had that once though. It was special. It was special. But moving on. So with that being said, one of her nieces, she the one who's real vocal. And she said, baby, yeah, them lashes was deep. Them lashes was deep. But she said, you used to only live 20 minutes away from me. And now you done sat up there and moved to a whole nother state. Like, what the hell is going on here? And so at that point, she explains, like, well, I had to be closer to him. He in Missouri. And, they like, so what if you end up seeing some traits that you don't like about him? Like, what are you going to do? And she was like, well, I'm still learning traits about you. And Denise is like, yeah, but I ain't engaged to you. We ain't engaged. So at this point, she starts talking to them about True and says, True ain't never dated a black girl. Let me take a sip of water on that. She said True ain't never been with a black girl. Now, True, from my understanding, she said he's been in jail for 12 years. I want to say she said 12 years. And he is, how old? How old is True? I want to say he's in his early 30s. So he been in there since like his early 20s, maybe his teens, okay? And she's saying he ain't never been with a black girl. And so that's definitely a red flag. And then she said that he feel like black girls are ghetto and ratchet. Then what in the hell are you doing with Shanta? Because to say that black girls are ghetto and ratchet, you are speaking to a black girl, a black woman. So what are you saying about her? And so even one of the nieces was like, he ain't ghetto. And I'm like, exactly. How you gonna say black girls are ghetto and ratchet? You in jail, homie. That don't get no more ghetto and ratchet. Sorry. You in prison. You ghetto and ratchet your damn self. So at that point, the niece in the middle, lashes. I mean, look, that's a small picture, but you can see these lashes like they're clear as day. And she said, okay, yeah, this is a red flag because you ain't never dated a black woman before. Clearly, my aunt is black. So what's your purpose? Like, what is the point of this? The nieces, to me, had more sense than their own aunt, to the point where she started crying when they was talking to her. And you can tell, in my opinion, there was no malicious intent. It was strictly out of love. They're worried for their auntie. They really are. They're concerned for her, and they not feeling this whole situation. And I don't blame them, because clearly they're really close to her and she feels really close to them. Hell, that is easily about $200 worth of food. Inflation, y'all, inflation. That is about $200 worth of food, if not more, on that table. She had, I think, about 2 big old pots of crab legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and margaritas and everything else. They close. They close. You know what I'm saying? So literally, like, I'm just like, they were showing her love in a situation. She starts to cry. So that tells me she knows. She feels it in herself that True is not there for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knows that. Otherwise, she wouldn't have cried. She would have blew it off and like, I love y'all babies, but I know what I'm doing. She crying for a reason. She know deep down he ain't there for the right reasons. And let me make this very clear. I would not trust any man. I don't care if you black, white, if you Hispanic, Asian, any man that is of your race that says he's never dated a woman or whatever his preference is in his same race before, I'm always going to side eye that. I am always going to side eye that. If you have a white man that says he's never dated a white woman before, I'm a side eye it. You have a black man that say he never dated a black woman before, I'm a side eye it. I am. It doesn't make any sense to me. That tells me there's something internal going on. There's something there. You know what I mean? Even if you do have some people who grew up in a majority other type of community that's not theirs, but even in that, you will always be able to find your own race somewhere. But in his situation, to me, it seems to be much deeper. And I'll be damned if you call black women ghetto and ratchet and you literally propose to a woman who's black and you're in prison. You're in prison. So literally, this was a hot freaking mess. I'm concerned. I think there's definitely a motive when it comes to True, aka lies. But I loved her nieces. While they were smacking on all of that good food and margaritas. I love the fact that they sat up there and was like, Auntie, we got to keep it real with you, just like you keep it real with us. We ain't feeling this dude. We are not feeling this dude. Now, who are you talking about got the forehead? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Meanie. Who are you calling forehead? Because both of them could be called forehead. Oh, child, a hot mess. Train wreck. Yes, indeed. Yes, and he isn't attracted to her. He ain't. I couldn't believe she said that and really think that she got a prize in a man when that man has admitted that he's never dated anyone that's melanated like you before. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't dated any spectrum of black before. None of it. She said he ain't never dated a black girl. That is insane. Now, this is the Joy Nomi in red of this season. You think so? Her pictures are heavily filtered. You think so? I ain't gonna even lie to you, though. Should I say this? F it, I'ma say it. One picture though, I don't think she an ugly girl, but there was one picture that she had. And the angle that she had on that picture, I had to look and I had to relook because I thought I was looking at Medea. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. There was one picture that she popped up. The other pictures look good, but there was one picture I said, am I looking at Medea? Or am I looking at someone else? It was like she had like a long type of wig with these eyebrows. She looked like Medea. I don't think she's an ugly woman though, but she looked like Medea though. The angle she had on that picture, I was like, that's not your angle, boo. That's not your angle. Shanta, I love your family, and girl, you look like you can cook, but child, a true a lie, and he big on why he's so big. Child, he reminded me of Green Mile. Let me see. He's gonna be surprised when they meet. I wonder if the pictures that they showed on the screen are the pictures that she sent to him. Because if that's the case, he ain't gonna be that surprised. I don't think, like, she don't look too far off on her pictures as she does in person. I don't think that's the case. Hell, I'll date her if she gives me 30K for a few 15-minute phone calls. I'm telling you, she can't be that broke. She has 50 pounds. That's what I'm saying. She definitely hooked that up. I said, man, let me tell you something. Inflation is so crazy. Like, I'd be damn near crying going to the grocery store. How do I get 2 bags of grocery and I only wait? I don't even think I got some deli meat. Everything else was fruit and veggies. I swear, and some popcorn. Spent $70 damn dollars. I said, what the hell is going on here? Hell, and she got nothing but crab, potatoes, Think she even got some shrimp up in that bad boy. She spent a lot of money on that for her nieces. She love her nieces. Yes, she do. As soon as I learned he had never dated a black woman, I would have dropped him. Exactly. He only willing to experiment with her because she done gave him 30K. The food was looking good. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Them lashes, them lashes was lashing. No, ma'am. Not with them seasoned crabs in the kitchen sink. Lady. Michelle, the lashes were too much, but it's like they were it's like they were they were schooling her. They were. She is cat. Y'all think she catfishing him? Y'all don't think I think her pictures look close to how she look. Y'all really think she catfishing him? Really? I said Red Sea in front of you, sister. Those lashes are way too much. I'm sure her eyelids are very, very heavy. I can't believe women pay for those lashes. Why is she still doing there? What is she still doing there? You talking about in Missouri? He's 31, been in jail since he was 19. That's very ghetto, ain't it? But talking about black women are ghetto and ratchet. The niece was going in. Yes, they were. They were all going in. So he basically with her because she was the only one willing to take care of him. Sounds like that to me. Yes, this family is awesome. What is ratchet is you being behind bars, following everyday commands by wardens. Right. Right. Like, get exactly. I was wishing at that moment that exactly because that food was looking good and she hooked it up like she did a presentation. She laid that out. She probably got the butter dips and all of that stuff. And she had like a watermelon margarita. She hooked it up. I was like impressed. He's probably only had one girlfriend. But what's so crazy is that he's giving me vibes. It's not like he's the Huxtables. He ain't giving me vibes that he grew up in a neighborhood where he barely saw himself. So that was by choice what he did. His mugshots, all you see is his forehead. Yeah. Yeah. This is him. Child, this is him. She did. Y'all didn't see that. I know y'all saw that picture. She did. Y'all see that picture. Go back. Because y'all already know. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to sit up there and find that snapshot. I'm going to take a snapshot. You know I like to do comparison photos. There was one photo where she did look like Medea. With the glasses and all. I said she looked like a young version of Medea. It wasn't a good angle. All the other ones was cute, but it wasn't a good angle for her. They might be, oh no. We don't need another situation like that. That's for sure. It was definitely entertaining though. It was definitely entertaining. Toxic, but very entertaining. Medea for the win. But why haven't they met? She can't go visit. He said that she feels like she doesn't want to. That she, in other words, implying that she feels uncomfortable, maybe by how she looks. I don't know. But my thing is, you're going to have to see him anyways. You done wasted all this time. Money have moved. That would have been one of the first things you want to do is meet him to see if there's chemistry. But I don't know. True must got mommy issues or something. How he never dated a black woman before, let alone say hi to a black woman until Shanta came along. It seems that way. She's not broke. She paying for 2 mortgages. Ain't no way I'll be able to do that. I wouldn't move. If you gonna be crazy enough to move, you sell that home first, then you move. Yep. Yeah, grocery store prices is no joke. Seriously, why is 30K the magic number? I know, right? Having a couple people saying 30K, isn't that crazy? Her pictures were bad and she looks, you think so? I don't think she's ugly. Maybe it's the glasses, because certain glasses fit certain people's faces. Maybe the glasses, she can get glasses that suit her face more. But I don't think she's ugly. But to each its own. Sorry, she kind of. Oh no. Yo, but that one picture though, it did catch me off guard. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm not gonna hold you. Please do the comparison. How am I shady? Y'all know what picture I'm talking about. That's why y'all laughing so hard. That's why y'all laughing so hard. Y'all know what picture I'm talking about. Y'all go back. Y'all go back. For those replay gang, go back to that freaking episode, to this episode. And when they show all of those pictures, she got a picture where she kind of look like Medea. But again, I don't think she ugly woman. I don't. You know what I'm saying? But that one picture, we all got pictures that make us be like, ooh, like, why in the hell did I take that picture? Why did I even show that picture? We all have those pictures. We do. We do. Maybe he got dissed by a black woman one time and hadn't seen it for them since, but he just won't admit it. That's why he never tried to date at least one. I don't know. I would say the mommy issues is the first thing I'm thinking about. Mama issues. It's possible, Joseph. Desperate in a hurry. Where do these people get all this extra money? They be spending $1,000 on people in jail. Probably them quick loans that got like 50% interest rates. Kim, not homely. That's what I'm like. Literally, me saying she looked like Medea. Y'all be going in worse than me in the chat at times. But I said that picture, she looked like Medea. I'm not saying she looked like Medea in general. I'm just saying that picture wasn't a flattering picture. It did catch me off guard. I'm just saying she shaved off a good 70 numbers in her photos. That's what I'm wondering because I need their incomes. Nene laughing at Nene. No, laughing at you, Kimmy, for saying she looked homely. People with all this extra money doing dumb ish with it. Exactly. She gonna open a restaurant. She say she do. She say she want to open one, but claiming True want to help her with it. You done lost your freaking mind. You don't even know he know how to cook, and we ain't talk about no thug life pizza in jail. You don't know if he know how to cook. He just want to sit up there and piggyback off of your skills because it look like you got some skills. Then again, though, it don't really take that much to do the crab boils and stuff. All you got to do is have your, Old Bay seasoning and different seasoning and butter and stuff like that. But something tells me she can throw down. She can throw down. I'm telling you. And then when you check out that picture, hit me up in the comments and tell me if you agree or not. Y'all know I'm good with comparisons. I am. It caught me off guard. It looked like a Medea, a younger Medea. But again, I don't think she's an ugly woman. Leo, I'll put up sale bars in my room if I could get someone to give me money. If he's been in since 19, I doubt he's done much outside dating. Probably inside dating too. She's not ugly, but girl, you on TV and try and look cute. Yeah, girl. Thug Life Pizza. Yes, honey. Thug Life Pizza. There's another show that I review, and yes, they call it Thug Life Pizza, honey. They make it in jail. He went in at 19. How many skills he gonna have? Not that many, but that makes it even more so that I wouldn't be having him help me with my restaurant. Now she is a restaurant manager. I believe that was her title underneath that she is a restaurant manager. So if she is a restaurant manager, she probably understands the business skill set of it, and she can actually cook. I could see her opening up a restaurant, but don't bring True involved. Don't bring him. Do not bring him, and I will follow right behind you doing the same thing. So yeah, so at the end of the day, what do you guys think about this couple? What do you think is going to happen this season with this couple? Because she did cry when her nieces was talking to her, so that tells me she knows deep down that they're telling her the truth. She knows. So what do you think is going to happen with Shanta and True? We have one more couple I think we got to get introduced to, but I'm not excited for this couple. I'm not. I don't know what's about to happen, but it threw me off guard when she said he ain't never been with a black girl because he feel like black girls are ratchet and ghetto. He sure know how to eat. Look at him. He can teach her how to make wine in the toilet. Now, does he also have a prison count too? Yuli, I don't see them last that she knows. Forehead is gonna break homely Medea's heart. Not a homely Medea. no, this relationship will fail. Up. Seem like everybody thinking that way. And the fact that she already crying just by her nieces telling her she needs to do better. Yeah, yeah. I think we're headed down in that way. He going to a La Citrus on her. Going to do a La Citrus on her and leave in the middle of the night. Child, child. Like, I tell you, he's gonna bounce. Yeah. Yeah. And he's supposed to be getting out soon. Now, you know what's interesting so far, you guys? All of these people are apparently supposed to be getting out soon. I believe one person just said they only got a month or two left. I don't know. Like, for example, with Dopey Andrew going to Las Vegas right now, love during lockup is supposed to be that they're still in lockup, but he's taking all of that stuff there as if we're about to see her get out of prison. Wouldn't that be love after lockup? So do you feel like something's gonna happen where she has to stay in prison? Because he really came all the way out there as if he's about to see her get released on this season. Are they switching it up or what? Because we just started with this season. Yeah, so all of them crossing over. Well, my thing is this: if you're taking all of that stuff out there, that means she's coming out soon. What else is your storyline then if you already brought that stuff out there? That means she's coming out. So unless they're doing something new where literally during the lockup now they can come out on love during lockup, something ain't adding up. Because to me, what else is there to talk about unless she does something and she has to be in there a little longer? Because why take all of that stuff out there if she's not getting out soon? Is she going to be on that one? Isn't she in prison right now or jail? I saw something pop up on my page about her being arrested or something like that. So who knows? Or maybe, you know what? Maybe they already filmed it. Maybe they already filmed it. Wait, no, I don't think they already filmed it because isn't her man still in prison? I don't know, child. I don't be keeping up with these people. I think everyone going to break up. Maybe Teeny and Rob have a chance as long as she lets him control her, right? And control her kids, because it ain't just about controlling her, it's about controlling them kids too. I'm thinking it was before jail. She got bonded out. Who got bonded? Oh, Letitia. Letitia got bonded out. Okay. Well, maybe she gonna be on there, but for some reason, I thought her man was still in jail unless he got early release. I thought he wasn't getting out till next year. But maybe I heard wrong. Again, I don't even follow any of these people, so I wouldn't know. But yeah, but we'll see, child. But I just know, especially with Andrew, aka Dopey, he's out there as if she's gonna get released at any moment. And that's typically not how love during lockup works. I don't ever think I've seen an episode, even when I go to past seasons or past, love during lockup seasons where they have someone getting out during that season. The whole point is they're in, and then when they get out, that is love after lockup. But hey, maybe they switching it up. We'll see how they go with Andrew because we're literally only on episode 2. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, crew, that is the review for Love During Lockup, episode 2. Even though they say season 5, episode 24, I'm gonna say episode 2 for this season. Vegas or bust. Like I said, I give this episode a C. I can see the potential because we truly have train wrecks being stirred up. I see the potential of this season, but we just haven't had a wow episode yet that was just like hitting from beginning to end. Just an okay episode. That's what I would say. What do you guys grade it? I give it a C. Let me know what you guys grade the episode. She got about a day, so they normally is still in there during the season. Yeah, that's what I thought. Her man is still locked up. I don't know. Then I'll be checking out. Letitia needs to stay in jail. From the way their storyline has read, it sounds like she's getting out ASAP. Yeah, you talking about Andrew, right? Yeah, you talking about Andrew. Okay, so C. Yeah, okay. So yeah, C's all across the board. It seemed like. So glad I caught a live. Wish I could have caught the OJ one. Oh, girl, you would have been good with the OJ one because I'm sure you was in Cali at that time with me. And I'm assuming you're older than me, Kimmy, if I'm not mistaken, because your child is an adult now too, right? So I would have loved for you to be on that to give your perspective as a fellow LA girl and what you felt during that time. Quite interesting with that different perspective. But yeah, I wish you would have been on there. I wish all of my Cali people would have been on there during that time. See, it was a C minus. Oh yeah, C's across the board. Y'all all agree. C's across the board. So with that being said, yeah, so you guys, we'll have to see what's gonna happen in the next episode. I don't know. I don't get excited by previews or anything like that because we have definitely been bamboozled before where a preview actually looks really good and then we get to the episode and it's bullshit. It's bullshit. You lost friends over the OJ trial, then they was never your friends to begin with. Like, that is one thing I've learned. If you get that upset over celebrities, trials, things like that, and people are willing to shut you out because of that, they were never your friends. They were never your friends. So be thankful that they just showed who they really were and they're out of your life. I hope this season will be good. I hope so too, because the last season we were entertained just by us talking mess, not being entertained by the show itself. Okay, we want to be entertained by the show. We need a good, yeah, we do, Froggy. It's been long overdue for us to have a really good love during lockup or love after lockup or life after lockup season. We need a good season that's real or doesn't feel like fake storylines. We do. So with that being said, you guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Toodles.